right, so that was just 12 patties. Now we're coming in with some onions. These are just some fresh chopped onions, and we're gonna put some into each one and just have them right in there. This is a delicious, quick and easy dinner that I love to make for my family. It is so easy to make, and you can serve it in any way, customize it however you want. And if you don't like red onions, you can go ahead and substitute it for white onions, yellow onions, sweet onions, totally up to you, but I love this recipe. Now we're coming in with some real bacon bits, and we are going to sprinkle bacon all over each one. I'm using these pre-cooked bacon bits. They're so easy to work with and so affordable in the store. If you want to cook your own, you can. They even have microwave bacon bits, but I love making this recipe for the summer, for barbecues. Next, we're coming in with some Italian blended cheese. It is totally up to you what cheese you want to use, but I love using Italian blended. Sometimes I use mozzarella, sometimes I use Parmesan, and we're just gonna get a little bit onto each one of these little cups. Oh, this is such a delicious recipe. After that, we're coming in with some hamburger dill pickles. We're going to place one into each one again. This is an easy one pan. Again, I'm using a 9x13 muffin tin. You can use a pan, you can use whatever you'd like, but I love these silicone ones because they're so easy to work with and they're so easy to clean and just pop them out. You can grease them beforehand, but honestly, you don't even have to. Super quickly now, I'm coming in with some sea salt, and we're going to salt each one of these super quickly because there was no seasoning on the meats prior. Now we're coming in with some black pepper. I just like to add black pepper all over as well. If you want to add pepper, salt into your meat and then mix it before putting it in, you can totally do that, but this is quick and easy. Now I'm coming in with some diced green chilies. If you like a little spice, I highly recommend adding this. It just adds so much flavor, a little bit of tanginess, a little bit of spice. If you don't want it too spicy, you can take the seeds out, but again, this is my favorite recipe when we're having a picnic, when we're going out to the park or to the lake. My kids love this recipe, and it makes it so easy for them to just grab and go. Up next, we're coming in with some ketchup. Now, this is my favorite Heinz ketchup, but we're just gonna add a nice squirt across each one. And you could do special designs, you can zigzag it, whatever you'd like. I don't wanna overdo it with too much ketchup, but if you love ketchup, go ahead. Who's gonna stop you? All right, just last two, let's get it all the way. Now we're coming in with some yellow mustard, and we are going to do the same thing just super quickly, add a little bit across each one. You can use Dijon mustard, you can use fresh mustard seeds if you want, but again, we're going for quick, efficient, and that way we can get to helping our kids prep for the day. Last but not least, we're gonna top it off with some mild cheddar cheese, and I like to get these in the slices, and because they are a little bigger, I'm just gonna come in with a pair of shears, and we are just going to cut them into smaller pieces, and I like to cut them into quarters, but you choose how much cheese you want. I'm gonna go ahead and take each one now and just place a slice of cheese right over our delicious little stuffed dinner pieces. And just so you know, this is medium cheddar, but you can totally go for mild, you can go for sharp. Just so you know, sharp cheddar just means it's been aged longer, so it's got that sharp, almost like vintagey taste to it, but I just like it kind of medium or mild, so I'm doing that. But if you want to use any other cheeses, feel free. You can use Kobe Jack or anything as well. All right, this looks great. We're gonna pop it in the oven now at 350 for 35 minutes. All right, they are all done in the oven. Look at our delicious burger bites and cups. Look at that, they are cooked so well. And of course, you can add these with buns, but I kind of like them just the way that they are. And now just to top it off, I'm gonna add some freeze-dried chives just right on top because why not? So we're just gonna add a little bit into each one, nice and easily. You can use fresh chives if you want, but these freeze-dried ones just make it so easy on the go, very last minute, and it just adds some color and freshness. All right, I'm just gonna pop some of these out. Look at that, they are perfectly cooked, and we're just gonna place it right onto our little tray. 2 and pop 3. And we're just gonna move this over to the center. And of course, before we dig in, I wanna just make sure everything looks good. So we're just gonna slice through the center, and look at that. Our stuffed burgers are all done. Oh, I love this. The onion, the pickles, and we're just gonna have to give it a bite. Careful, it's gonna be hot. That is so good. You have to try it.